King Von was conniving, backdoor snake, and a piece of shit. King Von, backdoor, blood money. Keef just put blood money on his page. Them niggas was backdooring going to Keef crib.
I can't play the song in the video because I get copyrighted, but this is the song right here. All right, y'all, as y'all can see from that title in the thumbnail, man, Chief Keef linked up with Youngboy. So we finna see what the hell is going on. Grab what you need, drinks, smoke, whatever, snack, grab it.
No, what do you think about that, man? And can Chief Keef come back to
I still talk to him. I still talk to him. I still
I don't know who that is right there.
I hear DM me back, all type of shit.
Everybody want me to talk about it, man. Chief Keef and NBA Youngboy did a song together, man. And people talking about that he ain't loyal to King Von or Dirk or none of that. Hey, look, bro, I know y'all don't know y'all history, though.
What Chief Keef just did to his own people. This is some cold-blooded snake behavior. The man went and linked up with NBA Youngboy. Think about that.
I done heard some shit, but I don't know. I don't know for a fact. I done heard, you know, O-Block the backdoor Chief Keef. You know what I'm saying? I don't know. If y'all know, if that's true, let me know in the comments.
For a second. Youngboy, the same one beefing with King Von's whole crew. Von is dead. And Sosa still made that move. It gets darker. O-Block members are now talking about
but if y'all know, y'all already knew like y'all seen the distance between O-Block and Chief Keef and you know what I'm saying, all the rappers, you know what I'm saying, in that area in Chicago. Y'all already know that Chief Keef haven't even been really doing collabs with all of them for real. So
backdooring him, banning him from Chicago for good. How did it even spiral this far? See, this betrayal cuts deep because of who Keef actually is. This is somebody who came up with these same people, shared meals with them, slept in the same buildings as them. Now he's shaking hands with their biggest enemy and acting like that's nothing. This ain't a music beat. This is about the code.
I think it's more loyalty. To the story.
And what happens when a bag makes someone forget every single thing that raised them? Here's where people get it twisted, though. Chief Keef wasn't all.
See, I don't agree with that, though. I don't agree that a bag made him forget. I think he understood what was going on. He knew when the fuck to get out. And that'd be a lot of motherfuckers' problem.
Always living in mansions.
When to get out.
He wasn't always pulling up in Lamborghinis. Nah, this was a kid from Parkway Gardens, one of the most dangerous projects in all of Chicago. Real shooters walk those halls every day. King Von, T. Roy. The whole crew was active out there, no pretending. Keef was just another shorty on that block. But something about him was different. He could actually rap. And that energy he brought, it was raw because he was living every word. This wasn't studio gangster stuff. Keef was getting arrested, getting into real shootouts, moving the same way everybody else from his block was moving. Now here's some context people miss. Keef was technically more Front Street than O-Block, but all those sets, Front Street, 300, O-Block, they're all black disciples. They're all clicked up together. So when we say O-Block, we're really talking about that whole alliance moving as one. Then 2012 hit. I don't
agree with that either, because like it's everybody don't move on the same page, on the same accord.
It dropped and everything changed overnight. A $6 million deal with Interscope Records landed in his lap, and just like that, the kid was out, gone. But here's the problem with success that fast. Keef didn't even have time to process it. One day he's just another teenager from the projects. The next day, millions in the bank. The whole world's staring at him. And this is where things get ugly. The second Sosa got that bag, he packed up and bounced straight to LA. No hesitation, no looking.
I would did the same shit, not gonna lie. Why would you stay in the same place? He knew what comes with
and
the
he didn't bring the crew with him either. He took 3 people, 3, out of everybody on that block who had his back when he was broke. That kind of move creates resentment, deep.
I feel like everybody don't deserve to come to the top with you. You know what I'm saying? Everybody don't be on the same. See, you got to be on a certain type of rhythm. You got to be on
resentment.
Same,
because those people watch Sosa forget about them the second that check cleared. The homies back home started seeing a whole different Chief Keef. This wasn't the same shorty who used to be out there with them, splitting whatever little cash they had, looking out for one another. Now he's on Instagram every other day, flashing stacks, copping foreign cars, dripping in jewelry, living in mansions while his own people are still stuck in the trenches fighting the exact same battles they were fighting before Ye. That's when the money and fame really took over his head.
Hey, it's been how many years since Chief Keef? I'm gonna stop pausing, y'all. I got y'all. But how many years has it been since Chief Keef left Chicago and all them niggas still there in Chicago doing the same shit? Can't be mad at him now. It shows they on the same bullshit. He trying to go to, he went to a different level. You know what I'm saying? He took whoever was on the same, you know what I'm saying, had the same mindset, and they went and did what they did.
Look, King Von used to talk about this all the time. He'd point out how Sosa would be on Instagram posting all these guns, talking about putting bangers on the block. But when it came to real help, nothing. Von called it clown behavior. Now here's where the real beef kicked off. This is street politics most people don't even understand. There was this guy from O Block named Trey 5. He caught some gun charges and got locked up. Right. Bond was set at $25,000, but you only need 10% to get someone out. So the block needed $2,500 to bring their homie home. That might not sound like much to some people, but when you're from the projects and you're broke, $2,500 might as well be $25 million. That's impossible money when you ain't got nothing. So King Von, Boss Top, and the rest of O Block, they started doing whatever it took to pull that money together. So they did what anybody would do when they got a rich homie sitting on millions. They called Chief Keef. Think about it. You know what Keef kept telling them? Yeah, I got y'all. I'm gonna send that money. Just give me a minute. Let me handle some business first. Days passed, then weeks, then months. Sosa never sent a dollar. He kept stalling them, kept making excuses, kept saying he was gonna handle it, but never actually did. Boss Top spoke on this whole situation and broke it down perfectly. He said Keef had been spinning them for so long, they felt like they gave him more than enough time to act. Their rich homie had the means to help, he just wasn't doing it. Simple as that. So they took matters into their own hands, and that's when everything went left. King Von, Boss Top, some other O Block members, they made a decision. If Sosa wasn't gonna help willingly, they were gonna take what they needed, the way they—
See, and that's exactly why he didn't do it. I'm telling you, he already knew what type of time them motherfuckers was on. If you would do that, bro, like, them not your real homies.
He saw it. Since Keef wanted to play games, since he wanted to act like he was too good for his own people, they had every right to come get what was owed. March 27th, 2014. They pulled up to Chief Keef's manager's house in Highland Park, the spot where Sosa was staying. But this wasn't a friendly visit. This was a straight home invasion. They broke in and started grabbing everything they could get their hands on. According to Chicago Police Department reports that leaked later, they took Keef's car, designer clothes, expensive items. And then Boss Top did something wild. He went into Keef's daughter's room, took some of her clothes, plus detergent and deodorant. Like,
what the fuck?
Bro, you really gonna—
What the fuck? Y'all down bad and scrambling?
Steal a baby's clothes? That's petty on another level. But that's how deep the anger ran. And here's the part that made this whole thing explode. During the invasion, somebody got shot, ended up in the ICU. Police classified the whole situation as a home invasion / attempted murder case. Boss Top and several other O Block members got named as suspects. They were looking at serious time if they got caught. Now watch what Keef did after all this. His manager called the cops. Standard move, right? But Sosa got on Twitter and called his own manager a soft ass for calling the police. Think about that. He was more mad at his manager for reporting the robbery than he was at the people who actually robbed him. Then he tweeted RIP Boss Top before deleting it. People didn't know how to take that. Was it, "you're dead to me"? Or did Sosa think he actually killed Boss Top when he was shooting back at the intruders? The whole thing was chaos, and it created a permanent split between Chief Keef and his block. From that day forward, nothing was ever the same between them. But wait, it gets worse. During that home invasion, Boss Top managed to snatch Keef's chain. And this wasn't just some random jewelry. This was Sosa's signature piece, his pride and joy. The chain that everybody knew him for that chain. For months, Boss Top held on to it. Nobody really knew what happened to the piece until Lil Durk exposed the whole situation in a diss track. He literally rapped, "Boss Top got your chain." Put it out there for the entire world to hear.
Damn, what song is that? What song
Keef
is
got
that?
robbed by his own people, and now everybody knew it. That might be one of the most embarrassing moments in Keef's whole career. Getting your chain snatched is already bad, but getting it snatched by your own homies, and then having another rapper broadcast it to millions, that's humiliation on a different level. Boss Top ran with it too, made a whole music video flexing Sosa's stolen chain, taunting him, telling him to come back to O Block if he wanted it. He was posting pictures on social media with the piece, straight up clowning Keef and letting everybody know. I took your jewelry. Fans started calling him Broke Top. Then the diaper bandit after people remembered he stole baby clothes too.
Real.
The whole thing hurt Boss Top's reputation in the rap game, but he didn't care. In his mind, he was justified. Now King Von, he was one of the main people involved in all of this, and he never stayed quiet about it either. Von always felt like Chief Keef was bogus. The way he handled the Trey 5 situation, everything that came after, all of it rubbed
all this over $2,500 that they couldn't get together.
He used to call out how Sosa would be online flashing guns and stacks talking about putting bangers on the block. But when real help was needed, nowhere. Von saw that as fake behavior. You can't claim you're doing something for your people when you won't even bond out your own homie. Loyalty was Von's whole identity. Loyalty to his block, loyalty to his people, loyalty to the code. So watching Keef break that code, watching him turn his back on everybody, Von took it personal. He felt like Sosa was disrespecting everything they represented. And that's what created the permanent divide. From that point forward, you either rode with Sosa or you rode with the block. Now understand, none of this was happening in isolation. This was the height of the Chicago drill scene. And Chief Keef's music, it was pouring gasoline on all of it. He was dissing dead people from rival sets, making the beef 10 times more intense. Meanwhile, Sosa is safe in LA, making
Nah. It was I ain't gonna lie. You can't just put all that shit on him. It's hella other rappers in that set that's doing diss songs and shit like that too. You know what I'm saying? They trying to make it seem like it's all Sosa fault and da. I don't agree
millions
with that.
off music that's putting his own people in the crosshairs. That's why he was using their pain, their struggles, their losses.
And that's the thing too. Like, it's his pains, it's his losses, it's his struggles too. He lived through it. But just telling this story,
turning all of it into prop. Now fast forward, November 6th, 2020. King Von gets killed in Atlanta. This is where the story takes a darker turn, and where Chief Keef really showed who he is. Von got killed by Lil Tim, an associate of NBA Youngboy's crew. It happened outside that hookah lounge in Atlanta. So immediately, everybody close to Von made a decision. Lil Durk, the whole OTF crew, all of O-Block, anyone who actually loved Von cut off all association with Youngboy, no exceptions. It became an unwritten rule. If you were really Von's people, you don't mess with Youngboy or anyone connected to him, period. That's just how street loyalty works. When
but y'all seen everybody scatter when Von got shot.
The homie gets killed by somebody's crew. You don't link up with them afterward. You don't make music with them. You don't acknowledge them. You don't give them any respect. Basic code that everybody understands. Durk took it the most serious. He shut down any possibility of working with Youngboy, even though that collaboration could have made them both a lot of money. He chose loyalty over the bag. That's what you're supposed to do when you really love somebody. But Chief Keef, he didn't care about any of that. He already wasn't messing with O-Block anymore. And he definitely had no love left for King Von after all the drama between them. So in Sosa's mind, he didn't owe Von's memory anything. Since Von was part of the crew that robbed him, since Von always talked crazy about him, why should he show loyalty now? And it gets even more disrespectful.
It's not disrespectful. That's just you. So you mean to tell me if somebody set you up and rob you, you gonna show them loyalty no matter what? It gotta be something loose up here.
This man decides to link up with Youngboy in the studio. Think about how disrespectful this is. You got Chief Keef from the same block as King Von, now working with the favorite rapper of the crew that killed Von. That's like spitting on Von's grave. Straight up, that's like saying his life didn't matter, like his death meant nothing. They made a whole song.
I don't agree with it, bro. I don't agree with it. You know what I'm saying? They didn't fuck with Keef.
Together. Tony, you know Montana, Flow. Just dropped it like everything was normal. Like nothing ever happened. They were in the studio laughing, having a good time, making music together, while Von's people were still mourning him. When that track dropped, O-Block went crazy. Social media lit up, members posting about how Sosa violated, how he's a snake, how he can never step foot in Chicago again. They felt like this was the ultimate betrayal. The final straw proving Chief Keef doesn't care about anybody but himself. And they're not playing about it either. O-Block members have been on social media making it clear, if Chief Keef ever comes back to Chicago, there's gonna be serious problems. He's banned from the block. Can't ever show his face around there again. Some of them even posted, if you think Sosa is raw, you need to get slapped. They were in his comments, laughing at him, talking crazy, letting him know exactly how they feel about this whole situation. Pictures of guns started going up, threats flying, basically letting him know if he ever comes back to Chicago, they're handling him. When Chief Keef posted about wanting to buy O Block, they responded quick. You wish you could even come back here. That's how deep this goes. They don't want his money, they just want him gone, completely. The crazy part, some of these same people used to be his friends. They used to hang out together, make music together, have each other in Chicago without it being a problem. The same block that Ray says. So why should he care what the old block thinks? But that attitude, that's exactly the problem. That mentality is what put him in this situation in the first place. When you forget where you came
Nah, they should never backdoor
from. When you act like you don't need the people who helped build you, that's the where is king. You just cut, you starting, and destined, and end up isolated, alone. And now he's out here making music with NBA Youngboy, disrespecting King Von's memory. Acting like consequences don't apply to him, but the streets don't forget. And O Block definitely ain't forgetting this level of disrespect.
Yeah. I just don't agree with it, bro. I don't know how y'all feel. They backdoor robbed him, set him up. You know what I'm saying? You can't be mad. If some motherfucker backdoor you, what you gonna do? You finna just still be cool with him? Fuck, that's stupid. That's stupid.
All right, here we go. King Yella.
King Yella.
King Yella.
King Yella.
King Yella.
King Yella.
Boom.
Yo, it's your boy King Yella, man. I see everybody talking.
Come on, bro. You gotta get some better quality footage. I'm not gonna lie.
I'm talking.
You got
truth teller, man.
Come on, man.
I made the video speaking on it, but I didn't put it in the title, but I spoke on it in
Right.
Y'all see Chief Keef change blood money to his profile picture.
Oh shit! Right.
That speak volumes. A lot of stuff speak volumes. Y'all just be looking and don't be paying attention.
Break it down for us.
Oh man.
Break it down for us.
Y'all see all the stuff that's going on the internet. You got the BDs saying that they ain't listening to him no more. They ain't messing with him. He bogus. Wooty. And you got the Glow Gang members. They all in the comments saying we ain't mess with them anyway. As y'all can tell, man, they been separated. Like I've been said before, y'all don't pay attention, man. Folks been doing him. Youngboy, bro. Chief Keef, obviously comfortable doing a song together, being around each other, no matter if
that'd be crazy collab though. Crazy collab.
King Von, no matter what. You know, if that was his homie, if that was his real friend and he really cared about King Von, you think he'll be in the studio doing a song with Youngboy? You think he'll really be, you think he'll be in there after Youngboy done said, O Block I get rolled up, man, Chief Keef don't care about no O Block and none of that. Yeah, he came out O Block, but they Glow Gang.
Right.
But it's morals, principles, everything over everything. Like at the end of the day, if a nigga had something to do with my cousin getting killed, or a person doing something to my cousin or my family, my close ones, and you supposed to be my homie, them niggas was back doing, going to Keith crib, robbing, stealing, doing a bunch of conniving stuff to Chief Keef, and you think Chief Keef don't see it. At the end of the day, King Von made a post and said, "Why would I?"
It just don't make sense to still be like, oh yeah, no, we cool, we still locked in, we like this. It don't make sense. You just setting yourself up to get backdoored again or get killed. You know what I'm saying? Like
Chief Keef and Tato business. If Chief Keef and them don't even get in our business that we got going on in Chicago. So y'all just be fanned out and just swiller sucking that y'all don't even pay attention to the politics or paying attention to what's going on. At the end of the day, King Von, backdoor, blood money. Chief Keef just put blood money on his page. That's just proof in the pudding. Like at the end of the day, it's blood money over whatever. You know what I'm saying? put his family member. Them niggas backdoored and snaked and got his cousin killed or killed his cousin. It's simple as that. That's just what it is. Ain't no motherfucking no damn fools. Why would I be around y'all? Why would I hang around y'all? Y'all don't pay attention. 1 + 1 is 2, man.
Right.
Y'all don't
2
see
+ 2 is 4.
Around each other, politicking, doing nothing. All you see once he became Glow, he did the Glow Gang, and they been on the West Coast doing this 1-2. That's what he been at.
Right.
The Chief Keef paid for the King Von lawyer and all that shit while niggas was locked up and didn't know he went to OTF.
Right.
Nigga ain't go Glow Gang, nigga. Nigga got O-Block, nigga ain't got Glow Gang tattoos. Nigga got OTF tattoos. Niggas ain't got GBE. You know what I'm saying? So make it make sense, man.
GBE, we dope,
crazy,
boys.
Bro. Y'all be crazy.
That's
Y'all
a
think
dope,
just
boy.
Talking. Man, this is real.
Boy.
King Von was conniving, backdoor, snake, and a piece of shit. And it's as simple as that, man. Oh, shit. Chief Keef know that.
Damn.
That's why he did what he did. That's why he doing what he doing. He don't care. And why should he? Oh, he banned out of Chicago like King. Bro, how y'all gonna ban niggas? Folks got enough more money to pop in whenever he want to.
Paper.
I got enough money to pop in whenever I want to. Guess what? We done figured out the sauce.
Paper.
Man. It's more than life than an O-Block. It's more than life than a 63rd. It's more than life than a 73rd Chicago hanging on the block. What?
And that's what motherfuckers fail to realize. It's more to life than just that smaller area. Like, bro,
been snakes and backdoor doing bogus shit your entire life.
Entire life.
You know, sometimes when you young, you see it and you just let it happen because you letting it happen. You stuck there. But once you ain't stuck there no more and you in a position to, nigga, what the fuck? I ain't fucking with you. Beat it. And that's what's going on, man. So at the end of the day, Von, backdoor, blood money, and that's just what it is, gang. Y'all can say whatever y'all want to say. I want somebody to come in the comments and prove me wrong and tell me I'm the one that just put it out. While everybody posting and doing it, I'm the one that just said it. Niggas wasn't just speaking on this.
Right.
I just said that, bro. Because niggas know what's going on. The truth is the truth. I'm from the streets. I know what's going on for real. But niggas dead, so I don't care about saying who killed them or not. It is what it is. They know what's going on. Who backdoored them. Even if Von wasn't a shooter, he was involved in it. And you niggas know what's going on. And you niggas sitting around. Because you niggas was mad. The same way how niggas talking, oh, Yellow Woo, they mad. Chief Keef moved on the West Coast. He was young, and he listened to the right person in his head. Because if he would have stayed in Chicago, he would have been dead. Fuck with you hating ass niggas.
They would have backdoored him like they backdoored his cousin.
You niggas is not standing on business as a man for nobody. That man opened the door for everybody and did what he's supposed to do, and you niggas just sitting around and hate. Oh, I ain't listening to Chief Keef no more. You think he give a fuck about a dog pound, about a whole block, about anybody, 600, you think he care about the hoods? I ain't disrespecting y'all niggas' neighborhoods or nothing, but what I'm saying is, do you think he care about the streets, the trenches? Well, it just created who we are. It ain't the end of a nigga's story.
No,
and that's for all y'all to watch. Yeah, you come from that shit, but it's more to life than just a block. It's more than life than just a hood, man.
Right.
Tay-Town niggas on that motherfucker saying da-da-da-da-da. Man, Keef don't give a fuck. You niggas OTF and all that, man. Look, you don't see Chief Keef a part of this motherfucking OTF indictment and locked up for killing nobody or having something allegedly to do with helping King Von or standing up business with King Von. Folks fucking the shit out King Von's sister, man. y'all
just like
crazy. Y'all be right there. Y'all, I don't know what y'all be looking at. Y'all act like y'all don't see nothing. It's right there, it's clear in your face. But yeah, I'm making this video. Chief Keef changed his title. I mean, his profile picture to Blood Money.
Right.
King Von and them had something to do with Blood Money getting killed. This is why it's easy for Chief Keef to go do a song with NBA Youngboy.
I ain't gonna lie. Like I said, man, I feel like if a motherfucker backdoor you, they wasn't your homies to begin with. So you don't owe them no loyalty. I don't know. Comment in the comments and let me know how y'all feel about the situation.